and welcome to Auntie K's. We are here with a Tarot Study Buddy session here today. This has previously been called Tarot Homework Help, which was perhaps a less appealing name. Okay, so this is how this works. You send in the tarot reading you are struggling to unpack for yourself, and I play Study Buddy for you and unpack it. And there is a page on my website, which is in the description box below, antiektarot.com, and there's a page there where you can submit all the information you need to have your tarot question that you are struggling with unpacked. And so today's session, we're going to look at somebody who did a reading for how they're going to be doing in the next little while now that they've left their ex. And they were mostly surprised and taken aback by the reading. So we're going to get into that and look at it because it's a reading that I was not surprised to see. And so we're going to talk about that and help be able to see that and understand it and deal with it when we see similar content in post-relationship readings. And also we're going to switch over to two cameras so we can get a better look at it. And before I do that, please like, please subscribe, please leave a friendly content or comment down below. All right, let's take a look at this. Hi folks, so we're going to look at the cards in the tarot spread of what's going on with my friend who wanted to see where they're going to be heading now that they have left their toxic ex. And I promised dual cameras. I know I recorded it that way, and you apparently need a lot of high quality internet to pull that off without a computer, so coming shortly. In the meantime, let's look at the spread. I use Star Spinner. It's a good deck for me to use in these because if we don't have the same deck, it's fairly Rider Waite-ish. All right, so up in, sitting in the forward position, because this is a cross, even though my friend did not assign positions to the cards, they were laid out like this, and I'm going to read them like this, and somewhat she did too. My friend noticed that as she leaves this toxic ex, that she's going to get into her work. She's going to throw into it. And, she's excited about this. She's looking forward to it. She didn't throw in the amount of dedication she had wanted to in her work when she was with her partner. She saw her partner's job as more important because she had a job with a bigger paycheck than my friend. So is excited to be throwing themselves into work and is looking forward to this. And this is both positive and negative in such a reading. This is a warning to, don't just dive into your work instead of dealing with the fact that you've finished a relationship. And when we hear the word toxic, finished a relationship on not good terms. But it's also positive because we do see this commitment to yourself, which is really important after a relationship. There's all kinds of problems in relationships, but it is common for one of those problems to be that you put your partner ahead and above you instead of side by side, and you put your dreams and your things aside for their dreams instead of two dreams. This isn't uncommon, and so this is a really positive card. Then my friend looks at the rest, and they have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and Five of Wands, and they're distressed. This is not what they were looking for. They're like, yeah, I left my toxic girlfriend. Everything's gonna be great. Show me the party life. so this isn't what they were looking for. This, and so they got stuck. They said, great, I'm moving forward. I'm going to be getting into my work. So why am I still experiencing deceit? Why, um, why am I going to be disillusioned? Why am I going to be anxious about leaving this toxic girlfriend? Why am I going to be struggling so difficult with all of this? I wanted more of this. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. You've left a toxic ex. You've left a toxic ex, and that is something good to be celebrated. It's a great achievement. It's a difficult achievement. Toxic partners tend to make leaving them difficult, and often do involve us not following through on our work and the things that we care about and our own skills and hopes and dreams. Um, that's all pretty common, so this is good. But a toxic ex is it's an awful experience, and in that relationship, you probably felt you were battling things all the time, and you had many anxieties, and you were being deceived. Um, but we're going to look at these a little bit different. These were laid out in a cross. Coming in is clarity. Clarity is finally coming in after this deception, and it is time to deal with the concerns and the anxieties and the worries, that you didn't deal with in the relationship, so that you can move on in good, productive, healthy ways, with your work. But you have to deal with these. And the reality is, a relationship has ended. The reality and the totality of the fact that what you had hoped and dreamed for when you started this relationship did not occur and was quite possibly a nightmare. It, it, it is to be mourned. You were hurt in this relationship. That is to be mourned. It is to be suffered and validated and cried over. And all the fears and anxieties and concerns and worries need to be dealt with too. So these things should be here, because when they're here and when we see clarity coming in, we know that you're dealing with them and that you're healing. So what we see in this spread is the work of healing going on, and the work of examining this relationship and how you were hurt and where you were hurt and how you were taken advantage of, and discovering the things you need to discover for a healthier relationship next time, and discovering the things you need to grow and feel more confident, so you believe in yourself enough not to give this up again. So we want to see these things. This is this is an ideal post relationship reading when we've left somebody toxic, because the work is getting done. It's being acknowledged, and that's what you're going to need to do. You need to get it acknowledged, and the message is coming in loud and clear, because spirits want you to acknowledge this. This is what is going to let you do the things you are passionate about and you care about, the work you want to do. You got to wrap this stuff up. And you have to take the time to be like, this was awful. You have to take the time to cry about it, and to be angry about it, and to vent on the phone to all your friends about it. And then that releases all this. It names these swords. It demystifies these imps. It heals these like piercing wands. All that happens. And you know what else happens? We wonder if we made the right decision. We agonize over what we did. We do. That is a normal part of healing in a relationship. So go in it with your eyes open. That you do have things to agonize over and to hurt over and to be sad over. And hopefully you get clarity and understand that despite all of this, you absolutely shouldn't go back, because this was a hard-won battle. And hard-won battles, they have injuries. But that victory is so sweet in the end. So yeah, this isn't running off into the sunset of parties and the free life and the single life and somebody new. This is real ending, completion, and burial of a toxic relationship, so that you can be reborn into somebody who's going to have healthy relationships after they have a healthy one with themselves first. It's not like you have to be healed before you have a next relationship, but you do have to learn to value your self enough that you don't give it up for the next relationship again. You don't want to give yourself up again. You need to value yourself enough to not give yourself up for a relationship. And then you'll be ready to like pull those sunshine and flower cards. All right, folks, so you can sign up for Tarot Study Buddy help also, and you can do that on my website, www.anniecasetarot.com. And when you go there, there is a Tarot Study Buddy page, and it will tell you what you need to do to sign up for it, and it's pretty simple. You can order pre-orders of the Land Back Tarot and Oracle Colonization. You can book appointments, and on my appointment page, you can also sign up to win a free reading. You apply through the appointment, so you go into bookings, and up at the top in the red section is the specials, and apply to win free reading is in there, and that free reading will be chosen once every week, and I will do it on here anonymously, much like I do Tarot Study Buddy. So I will contact you for the reading. We will have a little bit of a discussion about it. I will present the reading on YouTube for my friend, and everyone gets to enjoy reading, and you get a free reading. So there you go. Please enjoy. Please like and subscribe and comment if you haven't already. And I will see you here for more insights from Auntie K.